Okay, in this little lecture demo, we're going to show you how you can use digital mockups. And we use digital mockups a lot when we're presenting final ideas or presentations to some clients. And it eliminates a lot of, it kind of shows them in what it could look like in reality without having spent any money yet on printing labels and stuff like that, because up until this point, what you've probably been doing is presenting things to clients flat like this. And so we sometimes put together a digital mock-up to show them the illusion of 3 dimensions. Most of your digital mock-ups that you might find, really good ones at least, are very well organized. They use smart object layers, which is a layer that is like a link. It's a separate, almost like a separate layer that's linked to this label, for example. So when I want to put my label on this bottle, I'm not putting it on a layer above here. I'm going to open the smart object layer and do all my changes there, save it in like a linked file. It'll update in my overall mockup file. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my label in whatever software that I've created and save it as a PDF, and then open it up in Photoshop so that it opens up flat like this. Once I have it open, then I'm going to open the smart object layer to put my label on here. So again, it's not on this layer. See that little square right there? I'm going to double click on it. And you can see that's, it's bottle label on this kind of canvas sort of texture. And then when I go to my mockup, bottle label on a canvas texture. So now I'm going to take my actual label here and I'm going to just drag it into this layer. We're going to size it down. I want all my label in there, and this mock-up is more for a narrow one. I'm just kind of showing you guys how this works. Ideally, you would find a mock-up that is a little better suited to the size of the label that you've been working on. So I don't want all this on there, so I'm going to color sample that brown or black, whatever it is. And on a layer underneath, I'm going to fill it so it looks like it's all one layer. And once I have this all set up the way I want it, I'm going to hit save. So I'll do File, Save. And then once it's done, I go back to my mockup. And there it is. And you can continue to adjust it. If you don't like the lighting on here, you can adjust it. You can build, apparently, design a label for the can that the bottle comes in, stuff like that. But you can see, you can see that, for example, the background's all on a layer and the table's all on a layer. And, you can turn off the layers to see what's what on it. You can adjust the effects and all this kind of good stuff. So that's pretty much how you use files that you've created and design mock-ups that you would present to clients in Photoshop.